All right, here we are. We are ready to start the unlocking process. This is exciting for me, at least. So, before we begin, I want to remind you, clear your mind of any expectations. This is going to be way different than what you thought it was. No matter what it thought it was, it's going to be way different. So just let go of any and all expectations. And what I want you to know in this moment is that Kung Flow, our spinning, it's cognitive, mental first, and the body follows. And so what we're going to do now is, just like we warmed up the body and we brought in the chi and strengthened our body so that we could do that, we're going to do that with the mind now. And we're going to run a quick exercise that will help you do that. And so we don't need the staff right now. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to flip on some switches inside your mind that help you recognize just how incredibly powerful that you are. Because this information, this is the crux of Kung Flow. And what I want to present right up front is that this is going to seem too easy. The techniques that I'm going to offer you are quite possibly going to occur as too good to be true. And so know that I know that, and we'll get into that. And so here, because we're not in a question and answer format where I can directly answer your questions right now, I want to set something up. Let's set this up as a philosophy lab. And philosophy in that we're going to study the art of easy, which is how do we make spinning this staff way easier than it currently is. And the reason for that is by learning how to make spinning the saber staff easy, we can then learn how to make everything else easier. And I don't imagine too many of you are having too easy of a life right now. If you are, please come to my house and do my homework for me. So, the philosophy of easy is that everything's easier than we think it is, and that we as human beings have become conditioned to complicate things unnecessarily. And so within this program, I'm going to ask you a lot of questions, and I genuinely want you to search your mind for the answers, and if you're brave enough or alone enough, answer out loud. Okay, one quick thing about the art of easy, it's easier than you think. It's actually so easy that it seems too easy, and that's the game. For example, here comes a question. I'm going to ask you a question now I genuinely want you to answer. What's your name? Yeah, that is how easy it's going to be the whole way through. So at any point when I ask a question, search your mind for the answer and try to find the easiest answer. And if it seems too easy, it's right. Because that's the game of easy, is that everything is actually easier than we think it is. It's because I want to help illustrate a thought process that has been very valuable to me and my friends, and that's the art of asking questions. And it's also the art of being okay with either asking a question that someone else might not understand or saying something and having it be wrong. So learn the art of asking questions, because that's how you rocket forward through life. Find the experts, ask for expert advice, and then take it. So, to that end, Kung Flow is a mistake-based learning system. We love mistakes because that's where the new moves are. And so what I want to make sure that you absolutely grasp is that this is something very different, and that you are one of the people who is going to help design it and make it great. So I'm going to make a lot of mistakes because I've never done this before. And I'm also covered in flies right now, so if you see me doing this, I'm not that kind of crazy. It's just that I'm the Lord of the Flies today for some reason. So, also, when I make mistakes, tell me. There's going to be some sort of feedback situation, whether it's a direct loop on the video or in the forum. If something's not clear, let me know. I'll fix it. I'm one of those people that is actually grateful and appreciative when you point out one of my deficiencies. And so know that this system has gotten as far as it's gotten is because I'm just smart enough to get out of the way when other smart people can be smarter than I can in that moment. And that's you. I looked at the Kickstarter backer list repeatedly, and it is entirely populated with incredibly smart people. You're one of them. So I need your help. I've taken this about as far as I can go alone. Now, that's the philosophy of easy part. The lab part, we're all in this together. And I kind of just touched on that, but I'm going to talk a lot because, frankly, I'm the only one here at the moment. But please, please, please add your voice. I need your feedback. So I think actually I covered all that in that. So we're ready to get started now. And the single most important thing to assist this unlocking process is to realize that you are already more than powerful enough to do anything you set your unlocked mind to. And so what we're going to do now is install some new information in you. We're going to install the actuality of your ability. We haven't ever really known how powerful we are because we've never had anything to compare ourselves to in the past. Now we do. So what we're going to be doing here is, it's not about the staff at the moment. It's about the mind, because the staff spinning actually all originates in the mind. The body is just an elegant collection of levers and pulleys that responds entirely to the commands of the mind. And so if you're able to optimize the mind state, the body can't help but follow along. And that's how you're going to rocket forward through the learning curve at light speed.